Fellow Nigerians, good evening. I am in my 60s, and whatever I'm not able to tell you now, I don't know the ideal time again to say it. But I come in peace. If you read the Bible, you see at some point when the Israelites were dying in hundreds or in thousands, the king himself tore his garment, poured himself ashes all over, and mourned. And that was what moved God to let him come in contact with the prophet. And the solution was sought. Why am I talking about this? How can it be that the other day they said over 200 innocent young ones were murdered? These young ones is either they were Christians. Who tells you that they could not convert tomorrow to be Muslims? If they were Muslim, who tells you that tomorrow they may not convert to be Christians? And whatever it is, innocent ones that did you nothing at all, you just went in and raided the whole community. What is very touching about it is that I am not sure the thing even moved the shoes of our president Tinubu. Instead, his son and his daughter are still parading about, doing everything as if they are not, nobody is perturbed. Meanwhile, he is the father of the nation. And I don't know how to present this for us to know how moved I am with this issue I'm bringing. How many people do we have to wait until? Do we have to extinct the whole Nigeria? Then, when you are left alone with your son and daughter, then you will now know you are a president. What is going on? And why is evil just moving about along the street? While all these things are going on, we're still preparing on how we're going to campaign again and vote again and win again in 2027. I don't blame you too, but woe to those people who will get up again and begin to talk about election when we have not even been able to declare mourning for these dead innocent ones. And by the way, why is Nnamdi Kanu wasting away in detention? What has he done? Okay, let's put that one aside. Look at somebody like Natasha. Has the president, senior president, ever come out to say, I didn't do it? Or are we saying, why should she even say her mind? Or are we trying to prove to her that once you try a big man, money can do everything? That is not the thing. Okay, look at Wike, who is also going about as the minister. The lady he tortured during the last election, is the lady, was it forged? Is it fake? What have we done about that? Which means open torture or whatever is allowed. It's now very legal in Nigeria, so long as you are a big man. You better watch it. Because I don't know how people like Carlo or the Carnos, how they can be bold to start going about again, even Omahe, then going about telling people vote Tinubu. I will just ask, or what can we say is the reason why we have to do this voting? That is the question I will ask. Because things are not right. Things are not normal. Because the hunger we have in that country today is not because of drought. We still have rainfall, we still have sunshine. But how can people go to farm again when you go as a human being and you come back either in the mortuary or will come and pick your burnt body? These things does not tell good of you, Mr. President. You have to, if you say no to this thing, definitely, if not much is achieved, at least there will be a proof of something. Let us behave like human beings. Because looking at all these things going on and the way we are sweeping them under the gutter, I begin to think, should we still look further for Satan? Should we continue to look further for the devil himself? Because I think I am confused, to be honest. How can you? We are not even after the promises. If I don't do, if I don't deliver this, don't vote for me. I'm not into all those ones. Too many of you, even wicked, you say, yeah, I will never that. If I will never do this, is it not swallowing all those vomit? That's not the side we are. But how about human lives? How about human lives? I remember the previous protest, what you did as the president, and now you are in power, and yet people are still dying. It forms part of your hobby. It forms part of your. I don't. Let me tell you frankly, if you don't come out to do something about this death, if you don't declare a national mourning about this incident, and if you don't say no to it, because these people, they are like puppy. When you bring in a puppy, he drops the first sheet. If you admit it, he'll drop another one. But if you just come in that day and say no more, you flog the puppy to the best of your power, the puppy will know, this is a no-go area. Why are things happening like this and you're keeping quiet? What else do we need to see? What else do we need to have before we say enough is enough? President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I'm talking about you. Yes, your son too, who hears and takes tell him that I said the proper thing for you to do. One, declare national mourning. Two, say no to this rubbish and let it stop. Three, look into all these injustices that we have seen walking freely along the road. If we should still look further for who is the devil. I'm done with my speech.